That one was pretty quick, so I might do 2 more. So this one plus 1 more. Okay, so against Queen's Pawn, I've done I used to play Nimzo Indian. I also play King's Indian. Castle. So I think here is a standard move. Not after this bishop move though. I need to brush up on my on all my opening stuff. I think now can we play this? Takes. I think we can. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I think it's not atrocious, so we're gonna play it. We had a game in the first session where I was able to secure a pawn on a4, which enabled me to secure a knight on c5. So maybe I'll try for something like that again. It's a little awkward that they played h3. I normally like to bring the bishop here and then trade it off. So I'm not quite sure what to do with it in this scenario. Okay, let's just go king h7. And so this is a pretty normal plan in King's Indian. Ooh, okay, that's a good move by white. So I was planning to go like here, and then, create an attack. But now, oh man, this looks kind of dicey for me. Yeah, I definitely messed something up here. I think we'll evaluate after the game what went wrong exactly. But yeah, white's king is very safe. My king is very not safe. So something went horribly wrong here. They're gonna push, and maybe I actually just need to drop the knight back, because if they push with my knight on f6, then I basically have to take which allows this file to open up for white. Whereas now, if they push, I can push, and I can lock down the position sort of temporarily. So this might look like a dumb move, and maybe it is, but it at least makes it harder for white to win immediately. Okay, so I think maybe now we just go knight out. Which now also makes this move potentially viable at some moment. Maybe I need to go like knight here first. But also I don't want to allow white to open this file. So for now, let's not. Okay, so now it's a little dicey. This rook is very strong with the queen here. I probably need to move the queen to e7, because there's going to be there's some tactics where this takes. I want to at some point get these pawns working. But once I move to c6, then my d6 pawn is hanging basically. Okay, so now here I want to keep my king as close as possible. The only way they can break through, I think, is some sort of sacrifice now. So I need to keep an eye on that. Okay, what else can we do here? 1 minute. I need to move. Yeah, let's come off this problematic file here. And now I think we can start to try to attack white. So actually, I feel pretty safe now. Yeah, things are looking much better than they were just a few moves ago. So this pawn might fall eventually, but ooh, okay, I miscalculated this. Why didn't I realize that this was... I guess I didn't consider that move order. Okay. Honestly, it's still decent though, because now we have this file open and the queen and the king are there, so they need to untangle a little bit. So, okay. Ooh, this knight's coming in. Knight here. So I can't really go... I kind of have to go queen back, because otherwise I get forked on c7. Yeah. They do have this check, but I can just take. Although that would allow this file to open, but and maybe they have some sacrifices, but the queen is a little out of the action. Okay, yeah. Take. Okay, I need to move. And now maybe I can jump in. Oh, you want to... They're letting me open my diagonal. This pawn is going to fall after they take, but I think now I just go for the like aggression here. Oh, okay, I kind of miscalculated. Well, okay, we can go here. I kind of miscalculated. I mean, I guess you take with the bishop. But can I... Okay, I can take this way. So like here, we're currently sort of losing, but you know, we just got to move quickly, find decent moves, and try to make it sketchy for them. Which can be done. I need to also be careful of like random discovery checks. So I just looked at that, but my king is on a good square because this bishop can't ever like, or it's very far from any sort of checks. And this bishop has no checks. Okay, you go there. I guess that makes sense because, okay, I just need to take. I'm talking too much. Okay, just, oh, check. Oh man, okay. Yeah, this is sketchy now. So if they just like walk over, okay, I need to defend. How do I defend this way? Yeah, I lost some time. All right, that was well played by them. Let's take a look back. Yeah, I mean, I think I played a little too slowly for a lot of the game, so let's see. Standard stuff here. I don't know if this move by me is correct. It might be. It might be. But this is also good for white later on because this h6 pawn becomes a liability after queen d2. Also, I don't know if a5 was good or not. I don't think this is the normal move order to play a5 here. Like I think I've seen like knight out first. But I don't know what it's hard to find what the plan is with the bishop now. So that's what I need to research later because, I mean, if you fianchetto, like this doesn't do anything. So maybe you're supposed to like put the bishop on a6 and try to pressure this pawn or something. Not sure. Gotta check some things out later. Cody from the future here. So I've been rewatching the Gotham Chess King's Indian Rating Climb, which is where I learned most of my King's Indian knowledge from. And what he seems to do is instead of doing e5 right away, he goes knight c6 first. So in this position, he brings the knight out to c6. If they attack you, you can jump to e5. But if they do like a normal developing move, then you play e5. Then if they push, then you can drop back. And what this does is this gives your bishop a square to live on d7. So I haven't seen this exact line where then he had to decide where to put the bishop yet. So don't quote me. This is I haven't quite finished the series yet, but that's my understanding for now. So I think I'm going to use this line moving forward. All right, back to the video. Okay, so I went king h7. This is probably probably inefficient. I didn't have to play this here. I could have waited until white like forced me to play it. So I think maybe I'm just losing a tempo by doing that, and maybe I'd be better off. I think immediately I could go knight h5, and then if they go g4, I can go knight f4. And then if they take, then I take. And then eventually I can play f5 myself, and then I can tuck my king in. So maybe that's the better play here. So what did I do? Yeah. I could have also gone like knight to c5. Okay. I actually do like this move, like I mentioned. So let me show you what I was talking about in the game. So if they push right away, let's say I do a move. If they push right away, now because my knight is under attack, I can't just push. Right, they're gonna take my knight. And this is a very common strategy for in terms of like breaking through someone's position. When there's a pawn here and then like another target on the side, that really enables you to break through the position. So stay on the lookout for that. So I had to deny white this breakthrough. So that's why I played, let me just get back to the game. So that's why I played knight to g8, which might look weird to some of you, but it kind of solves that problem, and the knight can jump back in later on. So, okay, play continues. Yeah, and here I felt pretty happy. I don't think they should play g5 here because I just close it down. And now they're hitting their own pawns. They can't break through my position. They were eventually able to, but it took a long time. So, okay, yeah. So they found. So I should have considered some move orders here. I didn't consider if they take here first that then this would they'd be able to take just and win a pawn. So I should have played rook b8 first, I think. So I think in this position, yeah, rook b8 is the move. Because if I had rook b8 now, then I can just take. Oh, actually, wait, I guess not. I guess they still have two. Maybe I had to go like rook b8, queen b7. Maybe I needed more preparation here. So they jumped in, takes. And I considered not taking here and like playing a3. And actually, maybe that is better. Or maybe you can do this without penalty because I think they have to respond to this. I don't think they should let me take. So if I go a3, I think they probably have to go b3, and then I can decide whether to take this or not. I didn't want them to push, though, is the problem, because then they are able to sort of break through. Well, yeah, because if they push, if I do nothing, they can push again, which is just very uncomfortable. My bishop is forever trapped. So, yeah, I think taking makes sense. And I think this move is actually not the most accurate because they had knight c4, which they didn't play, but knight c4 would make me retreat the queen again and would be very uncomfortable. So I like this move in spirit, but it wasn't the right moment, I don't think. Although I didn't really have very many good options. So, yeah, and then they find. I didn't realize also that this would be this bishop would be forking these two, but we made the most of it. We tried to complicate the position, and yeah, I also didn't recognize that this would be a discovery. And here, I mean, I have 5 seconds and mating threats. Like, this is just, I got myself into too much trouble here on the clock, and I can't make intelligent decisions at this point. And here I ran out of time. So, all right, overall, I would say we played pretty well. I think I'm just a little rusty on opening, so I'm not getting like advantages out of the opening. I'm usually on my heels, sort of. So let's do one more.